Imagine being lucky enough to appear in not one, but two groundbreaking franchises. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Doctor Who actors you forgot were in Marvel movies and TV shows. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're excluding actors like Karen Gillan, who is well known for their roles of Nebula and Amy Pond in the MCU and Whoniverse respectively.
That is not possible. How's that possible?
Number 10, Talulah Riley. Talulah Riley appeared in 2 episodes of Doctor Who's 4th series, playing the ill-fated Miss Evangelista in the 2-part story Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead.
You need to sign these contracts agreeing that your individual experience inside the library are the intellectual property of the Film and Lux Corporation.
Right, give it here.
Yeah, lovely, thanks.
Things didn't exactly work out great for her character, as she was attacked by Vashta Narada, aka the Piranhas of the Air, who instantaneously devoured her flesh right off her bones. Gross. You'd be remiss for not remembering Riley's part in the MCU, as it amounts to little more than a blink and you'll miss it scene in 2013's Thor: The Dark World. She appears as an Asgardian nurse, who attempts to help Jane Foster after she's infected by the ether.
Earth, what is it?
We do not know. But she will not survive the amount of energy surging within her.
Number 9, Finn Jones. One of Finn Jones's earliest roles came in the Doctor Who spin-off. We're including spin-offs, by the way. The Sarah Jane Adventures.
You alright? Yeah, my name's Santiago.
Wow, good name.
The show featured a grown-up Sarah Jane Foster attempting to balance a career as an investigative journalist with a past that included frequent trips through space and time. Finn played Santiago Jones, the grandson of Joe and Clifford Jones, appearing prominently in the episode Death of the Doctor.
You're right, though. Yeah. I think it's time you made some changes.
Soon after, Jones landed a role on Game of Thrones, which paved the way for his introduction into the MCU. In 2017, he was tapped to play Danny Rand / Iron Fist in the Netflix original series Iron Fist, reprising the role in further spin-offs.
Either way, it doesn't make a difference.
Number 8, David Tennant. As the 10th Doctor, David Tennant brought a charisma and energy to the character that made his incarnation one of the show's most memorable. In fact, Tennant is arguably the actor most associated with the iconic role since Doctor Who's revival in 2005.
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Kasterborous. I'm 903 years old, and I'm the man who's going to save your lives and all 6 billion people on the planet below.
Exposure is a wonderful thing, and Tennant used his time manning the TARDIS to land a number of high-profile gigs, including a 13-episode run on the Netflix original series Marvel's Jessica Jones.
Everybody fold. Oh, I guess that makes me the winner.
Tennant played Kilgrave, the Season 1 baddie, whose ability to control others with voice commands wreaked havoc on the titular superhero. For our money, Kilgrave was the best villain in Marvel's TV universe, and it's entirely due to Tennant's deliciously deranged performance.
I'm gonna put it in your skull, Patsy.
Number 7, Christopher Fairbank. A character actor with 4 decades of experience under his belt, Christopher Fairbank's distinctive mug should have made him easy to spot in the MCU. Alas, the actor who had a small part in the Doctor Who episode Flatline, playing man who helps the 12th Doctor and Clara fight off the Boneless, was barely recognizable in his one Marvel appearance.
This is a bad idea.
What makes this colleague of yours think those monsters even want to talk?
Fairbank played the Broker in Guardians of the Galaxy, a Xandarian merchant that Quill attempts to sell the orb to.
What is it?
It's my policy never to discuss my clients or their needs.
Yeah, well, I almost died getting it for you.
However, Fairbank was covered in facial prosthetics that left him looking like he was, well, from outer space. So don't feel bad if you never realized Fenton and the Broker were played by the same actor.
Outside. Farewell, Mr. Quill.
Number 6, Josh Dallas. American actor Josh Dallas achieved mainstream success playing Prince Charming on Once Upon a Time from 2011 to 2018. However, he had a fleeting moment of fame on this side of the pond when he appeared in the Doctor Who episode Silence in the Library. And when we say fleeting, we mean it. Dallas's role saw him playing Node 2, a disembodied face responsible for answering visitors' questions on the planet-sized Lux Foundation library.
This flesh aspect was donated by Mark Chambers on the occasion of his death.
Dallas would later appear in Kenneth Branagh's Thor as Fandral, one of the eponymous character's best friends and a member of the Warriors 3. Unfortunately for him, however, Dallas did not reprise the role in either of the sequels.
Complicated fellow, isn't he?
Number 5, Tony Curran. In 2010, Tony Curran appeared in 2 episodes of Doctor Who, playing the world-renowned painter Vincent van Gogh. The first, titled Vincent and the Doctor, was met with near universal acclaim, with one critic calling it a genuinely magical episode, and others praising Curran's performance as the tragic Dutch artist.
You know, you should be careful with these. They're precious.
Well, precious to me, not precious to anyone else.
They're precious to me.
Well, you're very kind. And kindness is most welcome.
A supporting actor with dozens of credits to his name, it's understandable if you don't remember Tony Curran's time in the MCU. He first popped up in Thor: The Dark World as an uncredited Asgardian named Boar.
Shall we destroy it?
If only we could. But its power is too great. Bury it deep. Somewhere no one will ever find it.
He must have made a good impression though, as he would later appear in Marvel's Daredevil as Irish mobster Finn Cooley.
He was a good kid.
And now he's dead.
Number 4, Toby Jones. Legendary British actor Toby Jones certainly has a knack for playing bad guys. He famously portrayed the villainous Dreamlord in Amy's Choice, matching wits with Matt Smith's 11th Doctor in one of the most memorable episodes of the series.
Well, if you're the Time Lord, let's call me the Dream Lord.
Just 1 year later, he accepted the role of Armin Zola in Captain America: The First Avenger. Zola was Red Skull's second in command, a character who was both a loyal servant and shrewd manipulator.
What's his target?
Target is everywhere.
Jones would reprise the role in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, with the character managing to transfer his consciousness into a computer in the years following World War II.
I am not a recording, Fräulein. I may not be the man I was when the captain took me prisoner in 1945, but I am.
Number 3, David Bradley. David Bradley's filmography is littered with minor roles in some of recent cinematic history's most important properties, from Game of Thrones and the Harry Potter franchise to Doctor Who and the MCU. There's simply no pop culture phenomenon he hasn't been part of. What's that? You don't remember Bradley's time in the MCU? The York native had a small role in Captain America: The First Avenger, in which he played an elderly church keeper that Red Skull kills in order to procure the Tesseract.
You will burn!
I already have.
Of course, Bradley has numerous ties to the Whoniverse, having portrayed William Hartnell in An Adventure in Space and Time, as well as the episodes The Doctor Falls and Twice Upon a Time.
Do I become you?
Well, there's a few false starts, but you get there in the end.
Number 2, Christopher Eccleston. The man who brought the Doctor into the 21st century, Christopher Eccleston's performance is widely regarded as one of the best in the show's history. While he only appeared in 1 series, he left a lasting impression thanks to his grounded approach to the larger-than-life character.
Absolutely fantastic.
And you know what?
So was I.
People tend to forget that Eccleston appeared in the MCU, as he was covered in a plethora of prosthetics, making it near impossible to recognize him. Eccleston's one and only MCU appearance came in Thor: The Dark World, in which he played the big bad Malekith.
Who are you?
I am Malekith, and I would have what is mine.
Eccleston did not enjoy this project, however, telling The Guardian in 2018 that he wanted to put a gun in his mouth while shooting the film. Yikes.
You think you can stop this? The ether cannot be destroyed.
Number 1, Jenna Coleman. Go ahead, try and remember Jenna Coleman's MCU cameo. Nothing? That's what we thought. The one-time companion, who served dutifully alongside the 11th and 12th Doctors, had a minuscule role in Captain America: The First Avenger.
Oh my god, it's starting!
Coleman, who only has 2 film credits to her name, played Connie, the girl Steve Rogers' best friend Bucky Barnes takes to the Stark Expo back in 1943. This blink and you'll miss it role didn't exactly provide Coleman with an opportunity to flex her dramatic or even comedic chops, but it no doubt helped her land the role of Clara Oswald just 1 year later.
Run, you clever boy.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.